Hello and welcome to Let's Play Stardew Valley, episode 65. I'm here in the morning of year 2, spring the 17th. Check that TV. Queen of Sauce rerun for coleslaw. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a coconut in my keg here to make some personal coconut wine or coconut juice or something. Oh, it's a cutscene with Emily. She says, "Hi Ryan, good morning. You seem to be doing well. The farm looks great." So, you've been here a while, and I'm sure you've acquired some cloth by now, right? Well, did you know that you can use cloth to tailor all kinds of clothes? All you need access to is a sewing machine. And I happen to have one at home. Feel free to swing by and use it at any time. I can now access Emily's sewing machine. To start tailoring, you'll need a piece of cloth and a secondary item. Experiment and see what unique styles are out there. Alright. Got a letter from Demetrius. "Dear Ryan, I was conducting a field study the other day, and I found this specimen. Hope you find it as interesting as I did. Demetrius." It's a rainbow shell. I'm gonna grab the refined quartzes from the furnaces. Grab 3 units of pine tar. Pet Fartomo. Check the greenhouse. I can now plant 2 more grape starter. Got some green beans ready for harvest, so I'll just grab those. More green beans. Pick some cauliflowers. Alright, so I have like 4 or 5 rings of crops that I can plant if I so choose. Wow, look at all this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and store the silver cauliflower and the plain and silver green beans. Grab 6 pickled cauliflowers, 6 cranberry jellies, 2 more pickled cauliflowers, and looks like 10 pickled blueberries, or blueberry jelly that is, 4 crystal fruit wines, and a cherry wine. Man, cherry wine sounds delicious. Load those preserve jars up with blueberries, and why don't we throw some cranberries in there as well. And I'll go ahead and make we'll do an apricot. I'll do 2 apricot wines and 3 cherry wines. 1, 2, 3. Great. Goody goody. trip to the shipping bin here. Oh man, more green beans. Yikes. Sell off my 3 pine tars, my 5 gold green beans, my 1 gold collie, my 4 crystal fruit wines, my cherry wine, my cranberry jellies, my 8 pickled collies. I've got several units of Gold Star mayo, and I'm going to sell off about 10 blueberry jellies. Pick a bunch of green beans, scythe down some rice, and grab some blue jazz honey. Do some animal petting. Over here in the coop, I got some premium eggs, which I will throw into the egg machines. Suck out some goat juice and cow juice. Grab a mead, and we'll make 2 more meads. What else can I do? I think I'll make some. Green bean juice. That'll be a secondary product at Big Barn Brewery. Alright, I'm gonna get on to the desert. Oh, look at this. I found a prehistoric vertebra. Head to the desert. So I need to spend my calico eggs. Let's check out these booths. Sebastian, the insufferable emo kid, says, "Found some stuff by the lake." Seb's Lost Mace. It is a club that does high damage, although I'm not a big fan of clubs. Swords are much better. Costs 70 calicos. 5 frozen geodes for 10. That kind of sucks, actually. And then some energy tonic. 5 for 25 calicos. You know what, Sebastian? I don't like you, and I don't like your store, so sorry. Vincent the Tiny Child says, "Mom, I'm bored." Well, here, have a jelly then. Jody says, "Oh, don't mind me. I'm just doing a little shopping." Have some mead. Kent says, "Hey Ryan, enjoying the heat?" Let me try giving you some mead. He likes it. Alright, Sam, the skater boy, says, "Want my broken old skateboard? I guess you could use it for decoration or something." Interesting. Sam's broken skateboard and Sam's broken old guitar are buyable here for 50 and 70 eggs apiece. Yeah. That's a hard no. So I don't know if I even have anything good to spend my calico eggs on. Could just save them for next year. What we got here? Oh, it's the standard desert trader. Just dug up some carrot seeds. Oh, here we go. The creepy glowing eye figure says, "Trade eggs." I can buy a buttload of mystery boxes if I so choose. It's like the only thing I would consider buying, honestly. The surface wagon here is selling random stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this rare seed. It costs 1,000. It says, "Sow in fall. Takes all season to grow." So now I've got a rare seed. I walked up to a fellow in a turban who says, "Greetings, friend. Care for a test of knowledge? If you can answer my questions correctly, you'll earn a prize. What do you say?" Excellent. Now for the first question. What is the date of the season's end? The 28th. Question 2. When does the peach tree bear fruit? Summer. Question 3. How many steps have you taken? I have no idea. I can't even begin to guess. I'm just going to guess the middle number. Oh, that was right. Question 4. What is George's last name? It is Molnar. Molnar. Very good. I'm impressed with your knowledge, friend. Here is your prize. 50 calico eggs. That is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Shall we give Shane the bag a glass of his favorite beverage? You know, as a reward for being such a nice guy. Alright. I don't really have anywhere to spend my goodies, with the exception of this dude here. I could buy a butt ton of mystery boxes. Oh. Oh, each mystery box is 20. I was thinking that it was like, you know, you could buy multiples of them for 20. Magic rock candy. Wow, cost 250 eggs. A rare and powerful candy infused with the essence of the prismatic shard. Gives a massive boost to like all of your stats that are useful in the mines. Well, I don't know. I bought some mystery boxes with my calicos. I'm gonna go back into the mines here. Marlin says, I hope you've kept your weapons maintained. You'll need them in top form for today's challenges. Alright, both of these are pretty difficult. Wow, they actually are both quite difficult. Collect 15 pieces of iridium ore from the Skull Cavern. So far, I've only found like 2 pieces in all of my trips to the mines. Number 2 is reach level 30. Well, I guess I'll try to reach level 30. Great, there's a mummy right off the bat. Yeah, my only hope of getting to level 30 is to find multiple shafts that go straight down, letting me skip lots of floors. I don't know. I don't know if it's in the cards. Wasted like over an hour in the first level. There we go. Alright. Fell 4 levels. Now I'm on level 5. Kill a purple slime. I got 1 piece of iridium ore. 2 serpents coming out of nowhere. Just two ladders in a row, straight down. I'm on level 7, fighting a serpent. Yep. Trying to find the way down. Alright, now on level 8. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bomb so I can deal with these mummers. In order to actually kill them all, I have to get them all you know, broken on the ground in their pile of rags state. Just plant the bomb here. Screw it. Boom! Oh, got two of them. Level 9. Already have to deal with the flying serpent. There's another serpent coming. Still trying to find that way down. Oh, a shaft. Fell 5 levels, landing on level 14. I just found a lump of iridium ore, which looks way different than the other rocks. It's like a purple rock with blue crystals growing out of it. Very distinctive. Now I have 4 iridium ores. Oh, a shaft. I fell 5 levels, landing on level 19. Interesting, there's like a Stegosaurus down here. An enemy type that I have not seen before. I don't know if level 30 is going to be in the cards. Probably have to head back soon. I'm gonna kill this Stegosaurus thing and then head back. Oh! It breathes fire? Interesting, it drops something. What shall I sacrifice? How about the jelly? Sacrifice a dinosaur egg. Alright, got to level 20. Not terrible. Quickly. Let's talk to Gil. I told him that I reached level 60. He said, 6? That's not too impressive, but at least you had the gumption to try. Here's a little something. And I got 10 calicos. So I'm going to quickly, being mindful of the time, I have 20 minutes. Alright, well. I got some mystery boxes. Now I'm headed back home. I fell asleep as I was climbing into bed. Looks like I got about 15,000. Cherry wine got me about 336. Pickled collie is 560 apiece. That's pretty good. Alright. Waking up on the morning of the 18th. Watch the TV. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Let's talk honey. No, not you, silly. I'm talking about the sweet product made by our friends, the bees. Here's the thing. If you got some flowers blooming near your bee house, your bees can produce flavored honey. Otherwise, you'll only get wild honey. Pretty sweet, huh? Alright. I need to stash some of this stuff. The rare seed gets planted in fall, apparently, so I'm going to put it in my seed chest. I'm going to go ahead and brew up some iron ore here. Stash the omni geodes, the diamonds, the emeralds, the iridium ores, the coals, so I have enough carrots to plant 7, not 8, only 7. So I'm just going to plant them here in this ring. Got a letter in the mail. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you enjoyed the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye. With an emoji. And it's from Emily. She gave me a sea urchin. Thanks, Emily. I'm going to sell that so I can have it in my list of sold items. Over on Tree Isle, we have no trees that are ready for blooming, unfortunately. Got some wild honey. In the barn, I'm going to pet the cow and the goat, lasers and LaBeef. I'm going to throw that wild honey in the keg. Over here in the coop, going to do my full round of petting, of course. Over here in the shed, I got some rhubarb jelly. And I'll replace it with some green beans to make green bean pickles. Stash the green beans. Pick some tulips. We got a couple of trees ready for the chop over here. Plant those seeds for sustainable forestry. Iron bars are finished. So I got some tulips. I'm going to go ahead and sell the Silver Star tulip, the rhubarb jelly, the moss, the duck mayo. I'll keep a couple of tulips for gifts. Throw my wood in the chest here. Check out the greenhouse, shall we? Got some coffee ready for harvest. And we'll check out the mushroom cave. real quick, I'm going to go over to the barn and stash this coffee. Some cheese from the cow while we're at it. I need to go to town and do some things. I'm gonna head to Clint's first. Try to give Clint a gift while we're at it. Let's do mead. Actually, let's try coffee. Alright, first thing I'm going to open is this artifact trove. Okay. I got a dwarvish helm, which I found one of those before. Opening the mystery boxes, I've got 10 quality fertilizers, a farm totem, 3 coffees, a fish taco. Big fan of those in real life. 10 flower seeds, 10 miscellaneous mixed seeds, 10 more quality fertilizers, another farm totem, 8 potato seeds, okay, some shrimp cocktail, a glowstone ring, oh, okay, and 5 bombs. Alright, it's not bad. I'm gonna head to the museum here. Gonna donate this vertebra, for which I got a reward. My reward is a sloth skeleton. Thanks so much. I love that. Alright, I'm gonna head back home. Stash some of the stuff that I got. I think I'll plant... Yeah, I'm just gonna plant these seeds. Plant a flower seed there. Flower seed by the coffee. Flower seeds over here. I'll put potato seeds in this ring. I am going to equip this glowstone ring because it does the same thing as the glow ring and the magnet ring. Combines their effects into one. hatch my quality fertilizer. I have a bunch of it at this point. I think in the summer I'm going to use that quality fertilizer to make some very high quality crops. Now, what to do with this dino egg? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring it over to the coop. So there is an item in this coop called an incubator. It's, I think it's this thing here in the corner. So what does an incubator do? Well, you put an egg in it and it will hatch an animal. So let's put this dinosaur egg in this incubator, wait several days, and see what happens. Grab my golds from the furnaces. And I would now like to head to the quarry. There might be some trees that I can chop at the quarry. My suspicions were well founded. The quarry does indeed have a couple of trees that I can chop, so I will do that. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and get the various ores that are around in the quarry. Found a lost book. Somebody was reading a library book out in the quarry and dropped it. Dropped it right in the dirt. You know, I almost forgot. I have a bad memory. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go catch me an eel. They say to catch an eel, it needs to be springtime and raining, and in the afternoon and evening. So I'm going to head to the beach, try to catch one. I just dug up an artifact called an ornamental fan. That's kind of interesting. Caught a halibut. found it! I got an eel! Yes. I got an eel. Yes. Now to find space for it in the inventory. I wonder if I can get a catfish tonight, too. If I go to the river, or the lake, I can't remember which one, I should be able to catch a catfish. It has to be raining, though. Let's give it a try. Got some green algae. That's not very useful. I caught a bream and wow. Pretty decent haul of treasure here. I got one mystery box. So I think I'm going to sacrifice... Oh, man. I'll sacrifice the gold ore for the mystery box, and I'll sacrifice the topaz for the Jewels of the Sea, which is a book. Fishing treasure chests have a chance to yield roe. Quite interesting. Alright, so I just learned a new power by reading that book. And now I have Jewels of the Sea. I have a chance to catch roe with chests. Okay. This thing is daunting to catch. Could that be a catfish? Let's try again. I got a record-breaking shad. Eat this shrimp cocktail here. Now I have a fishing buff. I should have done this before. Caught a chub, which I'm going to have to throw back. Caught another chub, which I'm going to have to throw back. You know what just occurred to me? I can look at the fish tank at any point. Okay, Catfish is a river fish. It's not a lake fish. That's what I was wondering about. And then the eel goes in the night fishing bundle. I'm gonna keep going until 1 a.m. because I want to catch a catfish. Another bream. Got another record-breaking shad. We'll do like 2 more casts, and then I'm just gonna have to call it a night. Hope for rain another day. I got a bream and some copper ore. Nice. Alright, last one. Got some rice shoots. I think I'll sacrifice a tulip for those rice shoots. And I already have a strange doll, so I don't need another one. I don't need to be doubly cursed. Get to bed ASAP. Might fall asleep before reaching the bed again. 150. Am I gonna fall asleep on the front porch again? Nope. Fell asleep in my living room. The heck? Interesting. Looks like a little fairy. The fairy sprinkled fairy dust on my strawberries. I got about 5,300. On the morning of the 19th, real quick, let's step outside and see what that fairy did. Interesting. It looks like the fairy has caused a small area of crops to fully mature. So now I have strawberries that are fully grown here in the place where the fairy dust fell. Interesting. Well, that's going to wrap it up. Peace.